Walmart has like an Oreo Biscoff.
Okay.
That was good. Probably not as good as the normal Biscoffs. But I bought Biscoffs. I bought Biscoff cookie butter. And me and my dad have both been obsessed with it. I think we ate like 5 boxes.
Dude, I do love...
Cookie butter one is really good.
The cookie butter Biscoff. Oh my God, it's so good.
I never knew how much I wanted Biscoffs until, you're right, like we flew on a plane years ago and they had Biscoff cookies there. And I was like, this is phenomenal. But I never took the time to like...
Go find them.
Look it up off the plane.
Yeah. No, they're at Walmart. And they have a ton of different like kinds.
So
and the butter's good. If you can find the Biscoff cookie butter and put it on the Biscoff.
Ooh, that's good.
So what is the Biscoff news? You said, I've got Biscoff news.
The Oreo one. I didn't know the Oreo one existed.
That does sound good.
Yeah.
Have you had the... we tried it in New York, actually. The Reze Oreo.
I get that all the time on the road. If I stop at a gas station, those are good.
If they get rid of those, I'm going to cry. I'm going to riot.
I bet they will.
They probably will.
There's so many Reese's stuff now. Like the whole shelf at Huck's is just
Reese's. That's because it's one of the best candies.
It is S tier. I would say. In terms of candy bars, it's S.
We got into an argument about candy bars a while back.
We did.
We did?
Like the group chat did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Kirsten's over here saying that Milky Way, or not Milky Way, Three Musketeers is like A or S tier candy bar.
Oh, Three Musketeer is S tier.
Three Musketeers a C on a good day.
No.
It's all nougat.
I would say
Yeah, and your complaint?
A or B.
No.
S tier is like reserved for like Twix, Reese's.
Yeah. Butterfinger.
Hey, Butterfinger would be A for me.
Butterfinger's S.
Twix and
Heath
Reese's
bar.
are easy S. Oh, peanut butter M&Ms, those are S.
Listen, I'm agreeing that Butterfinger is an S, but I think that Three Musketeer is easily an S.
Not on the not, you know, easily. Oh,
Here's how I look at it. Like I like Three Musketeers, but if I have a bet thing of Halloween candy, I'm thinking like, what do I go for first, second, third?
you know what?
And
We're about to do the Halloween special here. on candy.
Three
This is the
Musketeers
Halloween special, kinda,
Like
yeah.
I go for that after I do. Like I go for Twix, Reese's first, then I go for Hershey, Snickers, then I go for Three Musketeers. Personally,
Give me a payday over Three Musketeers.
Patty's like D.
I think I'm reaching for a Reese first,
Payday's
Yeah.
A tier.
followed by a
Reese's like draft one.
followed
Yeah.
by a Three Musketeer,
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I said I don't hate the Musketeers. I don't hate that opinion.
and then a Butterfinger.
Butterfingers are good.
Are we just going to ignore Carmelos though?
Those are meh.
Those are
meh.
Are those ones hold up? But those ones the mountains.
kinda, yeah.
Like a little
they
ma-
break.
okay.
They break. Yeah.
Those are sorry. I'm
Fill
thinking
the caramel?
I'm thinking of a different candy bar. No, Carmelos are not bad. You're right. Carmelos are
Were you
good.
thinking of Rolos?
I think so.
Yeah, the chewy ones.
I don't like those.
Okay.
I low key, which I know Tyler, you don't like coconut, but
Oh, I hate coconut.
Mounds Bar.
I can't
Almond
help but think
Joy?
of the Family Guy
Yeah.
bit.
Who the heck
I've
gets
never
a-
seen anyone eat a Mounds bar. Well, you're about to see one eat one right now.
How many of you ate? I've been eating 2 a day for the last 10 years. Man, no wonder you can't
No wonder you
walk.
can't walk.
I hate coconut. All right. Well, hey, I recorded all that.
Oh,
All right.
whoops. I didn't know.
You were yapping, and I just kind of reached over and whoop, hit the little
We never
button.
have a good cold open anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. So, hey, welcome, and thank you for tuning into the Movie Rubric. I'm Timothy McDaniel,
Cole, right?
Jonah Joe White.
and today we are going to be talking about the Chainsaw Man movie. I want to preface with I'm the only one at this table that's actually seen all of Chainsaw Man. So my opinion is going to be wildly different than these two guys. Jonah came over, was it Monday?
Yeah, because we're on Tuesday.
And
Yeah.
we watched the first compilation movie. And then Cole watched a recap in the van on the way over.
I watched it on my
15-minute
lunch break
recap.
that day. I watched the 15-minute recap was really good. I watched that for the second half.
It was good at telling you the story. I'll
Yeah.
give you that.
Seems like I missed all the really cool stuff.
So, regardless of what happens on this episode, I just want to state thank you, boys, for going to see the Chainsaw Man movie.
No
with me,
problem.
because I expected to go see it by myself or maybe with Elena if she was free. So, the fact that we got to go see it and do an episode on it, I'm overjoyed. I know you guys are. I know this guy is. One person's scores are not going to be what I want, and that's okay.
I think there will be like a small, medium, large situation with the scores.
100%.
Yeah.
So, with that in mind, normally we give
Let's get the glaze counter ready already.
the
for
glaze
Tyler.
counter. Hey, you
sorry.
like Super Eye Patch Wolf, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to send you a video later.
I don't know. He
About
listens.
glazing?
I understand he likes anime, but
He has like a 2.5 hour long video essay talking about the reasons he likes Chainsaw Man, like more than just like the fights. And like I think he and I are kind of in the same line of like it's the characters and the vibe of the universe. And he has a really good one on it
I mean, still not his best video. His best video is Space Jam 2 is a lie.
That's a lie. I need to watch that guy. He seems funny.
My favorite one is his Garfield one.
Oh, that's so funny. What the internet did to Garfield.
I heard that's a great video. I haven't watched that either.
He puts so much time and effort in his videos, so I might send you his. I might send you his Chainsaw Man one later.
The Space Jam one's only so funny because he does this big old deep dive theory. He does this all just to show his Bugs Bunny Michael Jordan fanfic.
He has one?
Yeah. It's
that sounds really good.
It's a 40-minute video of it just like deep dive. Like, man, this guy is kind of cooking here with his theories. Like, he just did this all to show his fanfic. The real Space Jam 2.
Hey, I mean, you honestly,
it's probably better than what we got there.
it's already fan fiction esque.
He's cooking.
It's already.
I would have got that over the other one.
Yeah,
Oh,
honestly,
man, dude, Space Jam 2. What a.
But hey, we're getting
It's
close
a movie.
We're getting close to 50 on the episodes.
Oh, I thought you were
Oh,
going to
yeah.
say we're getting close to 3. I was like, are they making a third one? No.
who would be 3?
No, I mean, I laughed at the one that they did a parody on YouTube years back of Jeremy Lin, who's an Asian basketball player. They do it with a bunch of anime characters.
Oh wait, that'd be kind of lit. Actually,
That would be better.
Goku over here.
Well, I was gonna
the
say-
first slam dunk team shows up.
I was going to say, if they do another one, they need to branch out and bring in non-Warner Brothers characters. That's like the only way to save
well, they own the. That's like all they own. It's Looney Tunes.
But they need to like make
Deals.
a deal. Yeah, like honestly, like this would not be a good movie, but like I'm throwing it out there because you said anime. Like make a deal with Crunchyroll or Sony, and like
Goku, Mordecai, and Rigby. That is Warner Brothers. Why isn't Mordecai and Rigby in that movie?
yeah, there you go.
Sorry,
I
random
was gonna
thought.
say, but like do a like okay, we're versing like Naruto and the gang.
And
now,
yeah.
I'm not saying that'd be a good movie, but like
Yeah,
I think they need to jump the shark to that degree.
Just go full bad.
yeah,
You have Yugi in there from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh. I said Mordecai and Rigby because the episode where they play basketball for internet
It's
rights
insane.
is awesome.
It is good.
That's a great episode.
Ash from Pikachu in there. The little Pokemon in there.
See, okay, hold up. This is shaping up to be an okay
It
movie.
could be cool. It could be cool.
Throw in.
I feel like they could work out a deal with Netflix and let it be a straight to Netflix movie and do Netflix stuff. I feel like
Maybe
they
do
could.
that. Get the Demogorgon.
Yeah, like that.
Maybe.
I feel like they could do something. My favorite part of Space
get
Jam.
Ed Gein, get him in there.
Yeah. Get,
mother.
My favorite part
be a
of
good movie.
Space Jam 2 was the fact that we weren't allowed to have Pepe Le Pew because he's problematic, but then they had like
the Clockwork Orange guys.
Were there a bunch-
and like the
do
cult,
bad
and like
things.
Pennywise.
Pennywise.
Yeah, he did the. We have I think someone from Conjuring was in there also.
I think so, yeah. There was a bunch of other crazy background ones. The Joker.
Like Clockwork Orange, though, it was going to be the ones I said. Like that movie opens up with them sexually assaulting somebody.
yeah.
In the worst possible way. And they're like, Pepe Le Pew?
Can't have
Can't
him.
have him in there.
He's way too problematic
No,
for
no,
this
no,
We
no,
got to
no.
make room for the giant red guy.
They was trying to do weird things with the Looney Tunes.
I think they should have had Pepe Le Pew dressed up with the Clockwork Orange people.
That would
Okay.
have been really funny.
If they would have
Really
done
funny.
that movie would have been 10 out of 10.
That would
Yeah.
have been so funny.
that one
like, very
joke.
tongue in cheek.
That would have been hysterical.
That would have been so good.
The new Looney Tunes movie they did, I don't know if we ever talked about it, was pretty good.
Have they released Coyote versus Acme yet?
No, that's next year.
I was gonna say that was the one that I was really excited for, and then it got like canceled, and now it's being brought back.
The studio that produced, that distributed, the other Looney Tunes movie. Warner Brothers treats Looney Tunes so bad. The last one, this animated one, The Day the Earth Blew Up, was a similar thing. They were like weren't going to release it, and then the small distributor was like, "Well, we'll take it." And so that's why I didn't have a lot of marketing. And then that team is also taking Coyote versus Acme. Like, we'll take it for dirt cheap and distribute it.
I figured they did it as like a tax write off or something. Like,
Yeah, that's what it originally was. The Coyote versus Acme. They're like, we'll do a tax write off, and it was done.
yeah,
The Warner Brothers sucks.
they really kind of do sometimes.
Same thing
yeah.
with the Batgirl movie. That movie was done.
Once again, I'm pretty sure they did that as a tax write off. They
Yeah.
spent all that money and time making it, and then we're like, we're not going to release it because then we wouldn't make that much money on it. But if we cancel it and don't release it, then we can show all these losses as a tax write off.
Yes, and it was just so sad because like, would the Batgirl movie have been very good? I don't know. It was following up the Flash. It was going to have Michael Keaton in it. Maybe not, but like, it just sucks that all those people worked so hard on that movie.
Release it at least.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser was the villain.
It's done, from my understanding.
It was done. It was completely finished.
It was completely. I don't know if they edited it.
Yeah, same thing with Coyote versus
Well,
Acme.
they
It was
didn't
done.
finish editing the Flash either, but
That's valid.
Yeah, valid. Yeah,
That's valid.
that
No.
didn't stop them from pumping that thing out.
yeah. Just throwing that out there.
No, my
PS3 graphics over here.
understanding is that like they finished filming And then it was like halfway through the editing floor when they canned it.
Yeah.
So
it was all. It Warner Brothers sucks. The CEO of Warner Brothers also sucks. So,
all right.
I'm hating. We're really positive today.
We're really positive, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of things that are I'm not going to glaze. I was going to say
Magic Johnson.
Magic
Johnson.
He's got space aids. He's
Space Jam 3,
He's
Magic
got
Johnson.
spades.
Oh.
Yeah. No, hey, Chainsaw Man, where was I going? I started to say a thought before we I was going to say, hey, normally I say a spoiler warning for the movie we're about to talk about. I'm going to say a spoiler warning for the show as well.
Yeah.
So if you haven't watched the show and you're at all interested in it, then maybe also spoiler warning for that. And then maybe for the first time in a long time, I'm also going to say a very mild trigger warning. Nothing crazy, but like when we start talking about the show, it does feature like sexual assault and grooming. So like be mindful of that too. So
Yeah.
that's it for
Trigger
that.
warning, chat.
Yeah. We need to we were going to film looking at the camera. Couldn't get it to stream properly. So one of these days we'll figure out video. Man, it's so hard.
It's so hard, especially with limited time and a slow computer
And no money.
and no money.
Yeah. Hey,
We could get a sponsorship, though.
find us on Patreon that we haven't made and give us money.
Yo,
Crunchyroll
let's just make
sponsor
a
us?
Patreon to see what happens.
Yeah, throw it out there. I hate asking people for money.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to ask. We can just like not tell anyone about it.
Just make a Patreon and never actually advertise it.
Yeah, and if people want to donate to it,
It's here.
Didn't you say we qualified for ads on our
We do.
RSS?
We qualify for ads now. We just need to sit down and figure out if that's something we want to do or not.
I say
Yeah.
yes.
Well,
Time to turn a profit.
Hey, I cannot stress this enough. If you listen to us ramble, this has been 10 minutes of just nonsense. If you listen to us ramble, thank you.
People seem to like it more.
Someone,
when we ramble.
I agree. Yeah. Someone at church came up to me the other day and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I just listened." And they told me the episode they listened to, and it was surreal to have someone at our church we go to be like, "I loved this episode," and I was like, "I'm happy someone's listening."
Yeah,
Thank
someone's
you.
listening
I
to it,
appreciate
yeah.
you.
I don't-
Yeah.
What episode did they listen to, man?
Oh man, I can't remember. They're going back. They found us through.
Oh, I've said some crazy stuff on the podcast.
Yeah. So I don't know if I want everyone to know what I say on
They
here.
found us through someone I work with up in the booth, and then they went back and they started halfway through and have been kind of working up through our catalog.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so
Shout out that guy.
girl, but
Shout out that girl. Yeah.
I don't know why I let it. I was like, I'm gonna make fun of him. I don't know why I let that.
I was
hang
like, I
for
know
so long.
something's coming. I know I said something stupid.
All right, so the Chainsaw Man movie, just general over thoughts. I will say it's going to benefit you if you've seen the show, but I want to kind of hear the three levels. So I think if you've seen the show and you're a fan of the show, this is a must watch. You need to go out and see it in theaters. It will probably be perfectly fine at home, but I'm glad I got to see it on the big screen with the amazing sound system and stuff like that. Jonah, as someone who has seen half the show, what were your thoughts on it? Kind of general overview thoughts.
Yeah. So like you said, I watched the recap movie part 1. So it was kind of like a abridged version, and then I watched the recap. I enjoyed it. I did like it. It's Mappa, so visually it's insane. I like the music a lot. It's kind of general overview. I do like anime. I'm not an anime fanatic. I've watched 3.
Okay.
But
Episodes?
I think
episodes.
in Cole's mind, I think if you've watched 3 shows, you're an anime
Basically a
fanatic.
weeb.
I'm basically a weeb. I have
Yeah.
a body pillow of Sailor Moon in my bed.
Yeah.
That I smooch every night.
But it's the magician guy, right?
the magician guy
I actually don't know his name, but yeah. He's
in Sailor Moon.
There's a magician guy. I think he's the one who gives them their powers. I'm actually not sure.
You said
I
magician.
don't
I thought about dark magician.
Dark magician.
Dark magician.
You know,
Yeah,
the
a dark
best
magician
anime,
girl
Yu-Gi-Oh.
anime pillow.
Okay, hold up. Interjection. Cole is like, yeah, I don't like anime. Cole is also like, let me quote Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon.
Yeah, 'cause
every little second I get.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the early 2000s, they peaked on anime. Don't know why they did it anymore.
You know,
Attack on Titan, wishes.
You know,
he
Cole.
hasn't even seen Attack on Titan.
I did. I watched half of the first season.
You watch part of it. You know,
I'll give you that.
Cole, if you watch part of Attack on Titan and then Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, that's 3. You've hit the weeb limit.
Well, then guess what?
Get the figurines.
Now it's gonna mean even more when I give my opinion
Your
on
opinion
this.
on the movie.
Since I'm a
Oh,
proper
crap.
weeb now.
But yeah, like I'm not a huge anime fan, but I'm not like against anime at all.
Yeah.
I do like a lot of the movies we've watched. First Slam Dunk, that was awesome. I watched like Jujutsu Kaisen. I like that a lot.
I feel like Jonah's he keeps looking at me like I'm anime. Like I'm the anime spokesperson. I'm here representing the.
It's like when a friend has a different religion than you and you're kind of talking about it. You know?
I'm the church of like anime thighs. Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
No, I will say this. Like I do really like anime, but like also there's probably more anime I don't like than I like.
Yeah.
And I do feel like I should clarify that. I'm not one of those, my kids, when they find out I like anime, they're like, what about this? And then they name the trashiest, just like worst show you've ever.
My Uber driver turned into a sexy witch woman, and now I'm in fairyland.
Something like that. And like one the other day, there's a show called Rent a Girlfriend. Don't watch it. Anyone listening, don't watch it. It's awful. I've heard
about that a lot. Yeah.
I gave it like half a season because one of my friends swore by this show. No, it's absolutely despicable, and somehow it gets a 6th season. I don't know. Yes, it's insane. Either way, it's awful. When sometimes people are like, oh, he likes anime. What about? And then they just name something that's just like
disgusting.
A big booba girl.
Yeah.
Running around a high school. So like, no, I do enjoy anime a lot. I'd say I probably watch about 50-50. I just did the 6-7 hands on accident.
6-7.
Oh, did you see? Pause. I'll put a pin in that later. But no, like I probably watch like 50% live action stuff, 50% anime. But like I also want to clarify that like I like to consider myself someone who watches the good stuff. And I know that sounds very pretentious.
I'm
but
one
like,
of the good ones.
I'm not out here watching like
I don't watch garbage.
I don't watch garbage.
I'm not out here watching
unless it's called Your Name.
You don't watch like My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute. That's a real one, by the way.
Hamtaro was a superior animated Attack on Titan.
I do remember Hamtaro.
I
liked
legit.
Hamtaro as a kid.
No, you're right though. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I didn't know that was that's a real show.
Yeah, it was people were talking about on TikTok. Like it was a video of a guy saying it was like I don't know what we're talking about. Like when you tell people you watch anime, like what people think you are, and then it's like My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute, and then like a text pops up on the screen that says that's real. That is a real show. You can look it up. It was real.
That's insane. I have been known with friends at like 2 a.m. over summer break to purposely find the stupidest show we can find.
And that's funny.
And that's different, though.
That's different.
Like, we found this one last year that's called Reincarnated as a Vending Machine.
That's okay. That's pretty
It's about
hilarious.
a guy who dies and gets reincarnated as a vending machine. That's the premise. And it was actually kind of funny, but it was really stupid.
Like
and,
it knows it's stupid.
Yes.
Yeah,
and sometimes
exactly.
like that, we will purposely watch dumb stuff. But no, I'm not sitting up. Yeah. Oh, I hate that that's a show, actually, that you just told me that.
Yeah, it was a funny one. But like I said, I do like anime. I think it was because it was in the recap cartoon. There was a little bit of the anime stuff where I'm kind of like, I don't know if I can get behind that. Like, I think it was because it was in the recap and it was all together. Because in the recap, it felt like the main character was like, boobs, 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 vagina. I can't say that.
Said it.
But then in the movie, like,
We're gonna bleep that.
in the movie, it wasn't that apparent. It was more like spaced out, so it was way funnier. And then there's also like a scene where he like falls into the lady's boobs, and like that's the most anime thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Are you talking about in the recap?
In the recap, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In the recap, I think after watching the movie, I feel like all that stuff was like condensed together more. Because in the movie, like that's there, but it's spread out, so I felt like it was more funnier and digestible. If you get what I'm saying.
I'll elaborate on that here in just a minute. But I want to hear the rest of your like non-backstory thoughts first.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
So
Yeah, I mean the animation's great. I like the music a lot. Like the little piano trills
the soundtrack was incredible.
was really good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I liked it. If I watched the show, I'd like it a little more probably. But I mean, I don't even know what to say. I like it. Yeah,
And then we're the 3-layered cake.
anime fan, anime novice,
Yeah.
anime hater,
And then
Yeah.
dark magician
Let me
girl.
put my
he
my
has his
hood
evil
up
hood
here.
on.
I feel like he wore this hood just so we
My
could do
villain
this
arc
today.
is returning.
I wish we were
Evil
filming.
Cole.
You look like you're about to go scuba diving.
Also, it's a really warm hoodie.
It's a nice hoodie. I'll say that.
It is a nice hoodie.
Has this
Lakers
little
hoodie.
neck thing on it.
Nice Lakers hoodie he's wearing. Yeah. It doesn't have drawstrings. It just comes with a neck attachment.
Yeah. It is nice.
Does that not choke you when you walk around? No.
You kind of like the Purple Among Us character.
Wow.
Is that what noise Among Us people make?
I think they just die.
I didn't think they made noises.
Maybe they do now. I don't know.
You sound like a stoned Stitch.
Wow.
Like Stitch broke into like the pantry and ate a bunch of pot brownies or something.
Philip, it's not good.
All right, Cole.
It's not for me.
Okay.
It was not for me. I mean, It has some things that we'll get into when we actually like discuss the movie that objectively are good. I just didn't do it for me. Like, I get it. I didn't watch the show. I watched a 15-minute recap. But even as a standalone movie, doesn't do it for me.
Okay.
And I'll get into details as we start talking about it. But
Yeah.
I will say this too. Just a side thought. There's food in my mouth. I apologize.
That s'mores, little s'mores cake.
S'mores cake
sponsored
from
by
Kroger.
sponsored by
Yeah.
Walmart.
Walmart sponsor us. I know you have. You have.
Yeah,
to
we
get-
did. Yeah, my wife just said, "Would you and your guys like some s'mores pies?" And I was like, "Absolutely."
Yeah, it's like a really good Pop Tart. I will say, like, also, if to gauge it, I did really like this movie, and then it kind of did make me kind of want to watch the show. I will say the Attack on Titan movie. I also watched that after watching a small recap, and then I wanted to go back and watch that show a lot too. So I think it's also like. I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, the movie was good enough to make you want to watch the show. Is kind of what I heard. Is that correct? Okay,
Yes.
and I think that's a good sign of a good movie.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Like the SpongeBob movie, you have to watch the SpongeBob episodes after you watch the movie. If you somehow haven't watched any of them,
I mean, he's kind of not wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
SpongeBob movie is awesome.
Peak.
So
The first one.
that was my wife with Jujutsu Kaisen. So you said you did like that.
Yeah.
Had you watched the show before the movie?
Yeah, I watched a chronological order. So
Okay.
Season 1, the movie. 2, Season 2.
See, we went and watched Jujutsu Kaisen 0.
And
in
that's nice because
theaters.
that's its own.
It's like
story.
a prequel,
It's like a prequel,
self-contained,
its own thing. Yeah,
and
yeah.
she loved it. And
Yeah.
then she's like, "I want to watch the show," and that's what got her into that show.
Yeah.
Was the movie. So
That's a
it's-
cool show.
It is a really,
That's
cool,
a really cool
show.
show.
Same studio, technically,
Same animation, team.
different
Yeah,
groups, but yeah, like the same overall.
kind of similar vibes. The Devils remind me a lot of Curses.
And there is very, very similar stuff. Both of those were being written around the same time, and they both share this premise that like the more afraid you are of something, the more
stronger it
powerful
is.
that thing is.
Yeah.
And in Jujutsu Kaisen's case, the reason they do it, I think, is so genius. The reason, and they kind of do it that way in Chainsaw Man too. It's really annoying when a character in an anime just starts telling you what their powers do.
Yeah.
But in Jujutsu Kaisen's case, they do it because if you know how my power works, it has more power.
Yes, that was that
Which
is a
I think
cool
is like a
thing.
really, and they kind of do that in Chainsaw Man just a little bit.
Yeah, it's like risk reward. Like, you know how to counter me now, but I'm stronger
Because you understand how it works.
because you understand how it works. It's
Yeah.
that was cool. That's
That
a
is-
cool.
It's a nice way to like, yes, you're gonna tell me how your stupid power works, and we're gonna monologue for a minute, but like,
There's a lore reason.
At least there's a
lore reason for that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say wee woo. Spoilers for the show here for just a second. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna get into it. You guys have any other things to say before we start talking about the movie and the show?
No.
Not really.
Okay. Wee woo. Spoiler warning in general. I would like to address the thing you said earlier. Cole hasn't seen any of it. You watched the compilation movie. I'm not trying to sound like this is defending, but I think it lends strengths to some of the other plot points of the movie. So I'm going to give the background because it's stuff I like. So when we first meet Denji, I'm kind of saying this to Cole, but also just in general. His dad killed himself and left him with millions of dollars of debt.
Yeah.
He meets Pochita, the little chainsaw dog that you saw, and they become a thing. But at this point, like, we literally see a moment where Pochita is like eating a slice of bread. He's sharing a slice of bread for dinner, like a half a piece of bread. And he says, "I have two dreams in this world. It's to put jam on bread and to hug a girl." So then he meets Makima, who instantly we're like, okay, something's up with her, and
She's manipulative.
she starts dangling like affection and romance and like physical contact in front of him like a carrot to motivate him. So he gets his bread on his toast, and then pretty quickly on, he gets the ability, and I won't spoil what it is because I think it's really funny. He does get the ability to squeeze a girl's boob. And at first, I was like, ew, this show's going to be really gross. But then after he's done squeezing her boob, he's like, that's it?
Yeah.
This sucks. He was like, what was that? So then he then gets it in his mind that like, okay, his number one goal is now to have an intimate relationship with a girl. And so I like that little bit of character development. You didn't watch it. There's actually a character in season 1 who offers to sleep with him, and he says no.
That was in the recap, yeah.
I'm saving myself for so-and-so. So you said he wasn't as bad in this movie. That's why. Weirdly
grew,
enough,
yeah.
he does have the tiniest bit of character development.
Yeah.
And the fact that like his number one goal in life right now is to have an intimate relationship with someone. And I actually love, he made the comment at one point in this movie, he says like, I'm going to kill the gun devil. And then he doesn't say, I'm going to ask for sex. He said, I'm going to ask this person to be my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really cute, actually.
Yeah,
like,
like
he could ask for
character
whatever he
development.
wants. But he's like, I'm just going to ask her out on a date.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill the most powerful thing the world has ever seen to ask this girl on a date.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And,
it
then,
was,
and then he cheated on her.
well, they weren't dating.
They're not
Well,
dating.
they weren't dating.
And she
but,
doesn't
like,
care about him.
Yeah,
But yeah. But once
Yeah.
again, though, I think that's what. So this movie, I think
he's crazy about her. Evidently, not that much.
Yeah.
he is crazy about her.
Not that much though.
Yeah, true.
He's
because-
also an idiot.
Yeah.
I think you picked up that much from the.
Yeah, I'm like, this dude kind of.
He's
sucks.
very emotionally underdeveloped.
Yes, he's like a little kid.
He's basically a child.
Yeah, well, he's 16, but like even littler than that.
But like his
Man.
brain is just
Wow.
apparently the only kanji he can read is the word balls.
Balls, yeah.
Which was so funny. That caught me off guard. I
Yeah.
loved that.
Yeah, I thought like in the recap, like I was like, I feel like after watching the movie, especially, like I feel like in the show when it's more spread out, his motivation being like, you know, like it would be more like, I mean, it's not funny because it is grooming, but like, you know, it's a little more like, oh, that's his whole motivation. That's funny. I think if, in the show, I would have liked that more. You know what I mean?
It's not funny. That's the thing. If you watch the show, watching what Makima does to Denji is like uncomfortable, and like
That
know
scene
it's,
where he's like putting his hand on her mouth, that was weird.
that is weird.
Yeah, that was uncomfortable.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like, oh, this is gross. Yeah. And I think that's where some people like would tune out. Nothing wrong with those people, like good on them. But I also think that's where like if you understand, I think Fujimoto, I could be wrong. I'm going to project a little bit. I think Fujimoto, when he wrote this, that stuff does happen in a lot of anime, and it's sometimes like praised.
like it's funny.
And it's funny
Yeah.
and it is sexualized. And I like that in Chainsaw Man, rather than like throwing in a little gag like that here and there. It's actually part of the story, and you're supposed to be grossed out by it. You're
Yeah.
supposed to be like, oh, this is giving me the ick. Instead of it being like a show, like I haven't watched the My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute anime.
Me
but,
neither.
like,
I hope I never do.
I feel like something like that, like it's supposed to be like funny and, you know, I don't want to say it's sexualized, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
in this one, it is sexualized, but it's to gross you out as the goal,
Yeah.
for what that's worth. So anyways, that's the only backstory I was going to say there. I wanted to put a pin in that so you understood. He did have a little bit of character development.
Yeah, he was a lot more, like I said, developed in this one.
And then he cheated.
He's very
on,
endearing.
He cheated on his girl. And what led to one of the...
Well, you like he cheated with quotes.
yeah, he's not actually with Maki.
Yeah, but like
Yeah,
still, kind of a scummy thing to do. You're all like, yes, this woman, I want to be with her. It's like, oh, never mind. There's another one now.
Yeah.
I love that.
Like she has no nipples on her breast.
Yeah, I was like, are they not allowed to animate the nipples?
I told
It's already rated R. I mean,
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, but I feel like when you add that, a scene that is supposed to be wholesome becomes sexual.
it's already
It's a
sexual.
little sexual.
A little bit, but like I feel like
She said, "Take your clothes off, boy."
Yeah.
I feel like by not animating
your nipples.
Like, can you? Shit, they're not there.
Yeah.
for the record, in case you haven't seen the movie and you're just listening, there is a scene where this girl who just shows up in Denji's life out of nowhere, he starts to fall for her. He struggles with whether he should be with her or the girl he originally likes, who, by the way, does not necessarily like him back. She's
They
just-
went and watched a bunch
No,
of
she's
movies.
evil.
She's
Yeah.
evil. Yeah, she's straight up manipulating him.
Yeah.
She convinces him to go skinny dipping. And I think if they had animated the nipples, I feel like now, especially teenage boys watching this movie would be like, you know what I mean? But like, I think by not doing that, you allow the scene to be cutesy and like, what?
Cutesy. I mean,
It was.
Dang, Tyler. An underage girl in a pool?
yeah. That,
Actually, hold up.
they're both minors.
She wasn't a minor, was she? She was in college.
I have no idea.
He's a minor.
Either way, hold up.
We didn't see his penis, though.
Cutesy does not mean sexualized. I want to make that clear.
That's
there's
fair, that's
there's a beautiful piano soundtrack playing, and we're supposed to be focused on the fact that Denji is falling in love for this woman. And
Yeah.
I think
I agree, it was wholesome. It
And
was
I think
sweet.
if they had added nipples, it would have lost the
Did they
wholesome.
have to be naked though?
They're skinny dipping. I mean, like how
They,
do
they
you?
didn't. They could wear their underwear.
Could have.
Yeah.
Would have had the same effect.
You can't swim as hard What?
Would it have had the same effect?
Yeah.
She's manipulating him too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, kind of. You kind of find out later she did kind of like him.
we find out later that she kind of did start to fall for him, but in that moment, she's 100% manipulating him too.
I was not expecting that she was evil, by the way. That's not where I thought that was going.
You didn't get the when it was cutting back to like the spider encroaching on the moth and the web and like slowly tying it up during the pool scene we're talking about. You didn't pick up on that?
I didn't know what that meant. I thought it was like the murderer guy was coming.
Yeah.
Or
that
something
guy-
like that. I thought
Yeah.
he was going to be a big role, and that's why it threw me off guard. It was kind of smart because I thought it was like, oh, he's going to kidnap the girl, and then he's going to have to save her, and then not that that's bad or anything, and then she kills him. I'm like, what? And then she like pulls the thing. I'm like, whoa, she's like a crazy evil hot lady.
No.
Hold up. I'm
Wait,
not
hang
allowed
on,
to say
hang on
his
a
scene
minute,
was
hang on a minute.
cutesy, but
Maybe she is in college.
she's like, who knows how old?
You know what, let's just find out before we say anything else. That'll get us in
Hey,
jail.
you two are going to be put on a list right now.
I mentioned nothing about Reze, for the record.
I
Before
hope-
I
man.
apologize, let me look here.
About to be a Ricky Bobby thing. Please be 18.
That is what Jonah kind of sounds like
Yeah.
right now.
Worry about it.
How old is Reze?
Okay. This is the AI overview. It says likely, never confirmed, likely 18 to 20.
Okay. Well, that's
I thought she was in college.
That's
so.
fine.
Yeah,
know.
let's
So what were you saying, Jonah?
I forgot. The twist
I
was
think
cool.
you were saying how hot she was.
Yeah.
I joked.
I'll put it this way. If
Go
someone
ahead.
cosplays, that would be kind of cool.
I joked with Elena that whatever she was wearing when she wasn't the bomb devil, she had the silencers on, because whenever she was like the college girl working at the cafe, she was relatively small.
Yeah.
Then she pulls the pin out of her neck and she's just like stacked. And I was like, where did those come from?
Yeah, she's
Put those
adult.
away. They're like children here.
Dude, put that away. They're like children here.
But I was like, girl had the silencers on for the first half of the movie.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I knew there was going to be something up with her. For the record, as much as I like this show, I'm anime only. If there is a show I know is going to get animated, I don't read the manga and I avoid spoilers like the plague. The fact that I've avoided so many spoilers for this show is incredible.
Yeah.
The community's been really good about it. So I knew the Bomb Devil was going to make an appearance because of the trailers. I didn't know it was going to be Reze. I thought Reze was going to be...
Like damsel.
No, I kind of got the vibe whenever the spider's creeping up on her that she was going to be similar to Makima. And I don't know who Makima is. I like pitched some theories to Cole in the car. I don't know. I'm assuming she's evil. Like, there's no way she's not evil.
Her powers sounded demon-esque. I don't know. Though, where she like link people
Yeah.
and blow them up.
Makima. You didn't actually get to watch that scene, did you?
It was in the recap briefly.
Was it?
It showed them her linking people and then killing them.
We don't know who she has contracts with and who she doesn't have contracts with. She's, in my opinion, either a devil working for some weird cause we don't understand, or she is a person who is just, I'm going to do what I think is good for humanity, regardless of how many people die.
Yeah.
I don't know which one, though, it is, though.
She's really weird. She's really scary.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, though, because talking about the pool scene, the original show, not the recap movie we watched, the compilation movie was very fast paced and like
Yes.
it cut so much stuff. The original show was actually really a slow burn, like
Like how this was.
cinematic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that the first half of this movie was a slow burn slice of life romance anime. And then the second half was like balls to the wall action.
Like insane.
So,
chaos,
like,
yeah.
if it hadn't turned into what it turned into, how do you guys feel about the fact that like it was basically two different movies, kind of just in one?
So, my thing is, I feel like you have like the two stories are fine, but there's like the side arc of sword guy and the angel lady. The guy that's like losing life, like he has.
Aki.
Yeah, sure, that guy. And then also, like Jonas said earlier, they teased this one guy who's like, okay, this is probably our villain, right? Nope, he's just going to get punked out the first time he shows up. That's cool. And then Typhoon, I don't even care about Typhoon by the time she actually shows up.
I laughed so hard because I didn't laugh so hard, but I thought it was funny when we were watching. and the typhoon person goes
Showed
up
up for the
and
first time.
I looked at Cole, and Cole just goes, "Man, I got no idea."
I think if anything, that is the part that like was a little.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, you already got a big bad with Reze. Why do you need another big bad?
So once again, I think that Reze is one of the people that like Makima is, and clearly Devils just like respect Reze. Like called her Lady Reze.
Yeah.
At one point. So like I did like that we killed the one guy in a twist. Like when she was running from him, my first thought was
I thought she was dead.
My first
Yeah.
thought was I was like, okay, well maybe she's not evil because she's clearly scared.
Yeah.
Like she's terrified. And then at one point her eye starts twitching and you can tell she's just annoyed.
Yeah.
And then she just chokes the guy out while singing that song, which that was such a eerie scene. That was
Yeah.
actually really cool. I'm glad it was kind of a rug pull that we killed that guy. Typhoon, I feel like could have been introduced and done better. It did feel like Typhoon was just kind of thrown in there, so that way you could have some cooler set pieces later.
Yeah, it made the background
That that character, you could have literally not had Typhoon in there in the movie. I don't think would not change at all.
Yeah, you would have just
Not
had
really.
like there wouldn't have been a storm during the final arc, and
Yeah.
like that's what.
But also, to go with that, I told this to you in the vehicle in the car on the way back. I have the same issue with this I have with the Spider-Verse movies, where at points there's too much stuff going on to keep track of, and it's just a lot going on, like just too much happening. I can't enjoy what's actually going on screen.
So just to clarify, you're talking about the animation.
Yeah, like the act when it gets like to the balls to the wall action stuff.
Yeah,
I would semi-agree with that. I think Mappa is insane. Like that Jujutsu Kaisen episode where I don't want to spoil it, the big white guy.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Is insane. Like some of the craziest animation. But I do think in this movie especially, I loved it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I loved it. Sometimes it was so dynamic and so fast. I was like, I don't really know what I'm looking at. And there's explosions everywhere, but it was cool. I agree with that though. It's a little disorienting sometimes.
I didn't mind it because I think it's supposed to be one of those things that you can go back and rewatch if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So you talk about like smear frames versus like detailed frames. So the fight you're talking about in Jujutsu Kaisen, they actually really toned down the detail of the fight all in all.
You can tell, yeah, because it looks insane.
So like when
Yeah.
a building gets destroyed, it literally breaks into like even blocks in that fight. And the reason is so that there's not information overload. I'm fine with that. I think I prefer this. I prefer there to be so much happening that maybe some of it does get lost. And I can just, if I'm really, like, I never didn't know what was going on. That's the thing. As long as I can tell what's going on, that's all I care about. And so I would prefer this to the Mappa fight that we're both talking about, which we keep referencing it. It's in season 2 towards the end of the Shibuya arc.
It's my
awesome.
favorite episode.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
This, talking about the animation, I thought the animation in this movie was fantastic. I at first was like, a movie? Really? We're copying Demon Slayer? Why are we doing a movie? I would prefer a show, but I think the movie was the way to go for this. I feel like what they covered would have been a little bit too short to do an entire season, and then a little bit too long to just do like half a season.
Yeah.
And then with how good the animation was in this one, I'm totally fine that they did a movie. That was
It's kind of
awesome.
its own little story, I
Yeah.
mean, if you know the world, you don't have to like. It's kind of its own thing.
Yeah.
Own little romance story.
Yeah, it's to a point I kind of want to go see. I might go see it again, like at some point. I would have loved to have gone tomorrow night, but we're passing out candy on Halloween, so I might go this weekend if things free up. I want to go watch the fights again.
Yeah.
This movie did a lot of first person view fight scenes, and I have never animated before in my life, but I've been told that is extremely difficult to do, and they did it like a lot. They did a lot of first person stuff. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. I guess it makes sense because you have to move the guy.
The world is happening around, like there's no way you can get away with still frames.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, and then you have to deal with like perception and stuff.
Yeah.
Jonah, what'd you think of I told Cole, I said, I loved the sound effects and the soundtrack for this movie. And I said, I'm curious to know Jonah's thoughts because he's the sound guy, I feel like. What were your thoughts on the sound effects and the soundtrack?
My lips smacked so hard.
That's okay. He did it a second time. I was like, it's okay. And then he proceeded to do it.
Second time was on purpose for funny sake.
Sure it was.
I love the soundtrack a lot. Early on with the nice little piano chill beats, I thought were really cool, really nice. And at the end where it's just like blah, 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 was really cool. I like that a lot. Sound effects wise, there wasn't really that. There's a little bit like when he's like walking around, you hear his foot walking. The way like the reverb, but like him walking was pretty cool, and the chainsaws sound cool, and the blood sounds cool. I feel like I talk about
You do talk about blood a lot.
how blood sounds.
But
I don't know. I think I
the
feel
blood
like,
of this movie sounded good.
Yeah, I don't know. I always like Invincible, Mortal Kombat. 28 Days Later, great blood sounds.
For me, the sound effect that stuck with me the most, it's so stupid. It's like I think it was supposed to be the sound of like pulling the pin out of a grenade. It's like a coin flip, like a ding.
Yeah.
The way it rung out. Every time that happened, I was like, everything else cut out. And then it was always followed by the dopest looking / sounding explosion you've ever heard in your life.
Yeah.
Loved that.
I cracked up that the bomb devil looked like the xenomorph from Alien.
She did look a lot like a xenomorph.
A little bit with
At first, I'm like, what is she like? Oh, it's a bomb. Okay.
if the xenomorph from Alien was hot.
If
Oh, you're right. They are kind of hot, actually,
Yeah.
now that you say
and
it.
they'll eat you with their little mouth too.
My little man.
oh
Eat
man,
'em with my little mouth too.
they do a little acid spit on you. Talk to her.
We've quoted
Sorry,
we've quoted Family Guy twice now in this episode.
Look at
Yeah.
us go.
Yeah.
Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Story.
Cole, before we move on, did you have any comments about the sound design?
I mean, the soundtrack was good. I mean, really, I think overall that's probably like my opinion, the strongest part of it for me would be the soundtrack and like how it sounds. I mean, overall it was really good.
Let me ask you guys favorite and least favorite character. And Nicole, I know you don't. You're going by literally just this movie, and I respect that. So if you say something like, and I'll maybe even start here. It's gonna land me in some hot water. I didn't like Beam the shark.
You didn't like Beam?
Oh, that's the thing.
Like my favorite guy.
He was just kind of there.
He bounced back
funny.
and forth between being super funny and being annoying.
Yeah, he was definitely in my eyes annoying.
So
Really?
the thing
At the beginning, he was.
The thing I love
All
about
movies he was.
Chainsaw Man is that it's not like a traditional shonen. It doesn't follow as many of the traditional shonen tropes. And then a very common traditional shonen trope is to have an annoying, overexcited, like ADHD, like monster character. And then lo and behold, this movie now has an overexcited A&D monster character who just like never shut up. So there were times I thought he was really funny and endearing. And then there were times I'm like,
He just came in so clutch when he's riding him. Pause.
that was, hold on. I know, but that scene was dope.
Yes.
Here's
when
the thing.
he's like hop on and he like puts the chains on him.
I knew he was going to ride him at some point because it was in the poster.
Pause.
Don't even. I knew he was going to ride him at some point because it was in the poster. So whenever he was like, they were like, what do you know about the chainsaw devil? He's like, oh yeah, you can like fly around using your chains. I knew what was coming and it
Yeah.
made it so much funnier.
That was a good
It was
bit.
dingy.
Yeah.
That's who was coming.
Yeah, he was riding him. Yeah.
Dingy wants to come.
Yeah.
Poor guy
Maybe
can't
they'll
never
get
there.
together, him and the shark guy.
Maybe one day. But Beam saving him from Reze after she... Okay, first off,
That was cool too, yeah.
biting off his tongue and like cutting off his hands. Man, that show has the ability, you saw it a little bit, has the ability to go from like cute, wholesome moment to just like, what? Like
Yes.
just like jaw drop. So like this moment where like the fireworks are exploding and we're kissing and I was like, oh man, now he's going to have a real hard time telling between this girl and Makima. And then we see the blood and I was like, uh-oh.
That was probably my. Or for me, that's where the movie started.
That was where it started?
It
I
locked
didn't-
in there.
I didn't. I mean, the
was
romance
balls to
stuff
the
was
wall.
fine, but like, I'm like, when I see a picture of you, show me one picture of Chainsaw Man. I wanted flipping Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he,
ve-
when he chainsaws out, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's valid though. But honestly, from that moment though, I respect that from that moment on, it's almost action all the time.
Yeah.
There's a few moments they stop, but basically from that point on, we're in the thick of it.
It's balls to the wall.
So
after that,
I
yeah.
would have been really annoyed if they had went back to a slow moment. But the fact that they like, first off, once again, I can't remember if I said this or not. The fact that a movie introduced me to a character that I've never met before, and within 40 minutes genuinely had me liking, enjoying, and kind of hoping that Dingy fell for this character and like being emotionally attached enough that when she does heel turn and become evil, I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Like that's
I felt bad for him.
that's such good, like, writing and storytelling. I wouldn't even say writing because, like, I know they had to probably cut some stuff from the manga, but just the way they told the story, that's really good storytelling to make you get attached to a character in that short amount of time. First off, talking about anime, I hate Demon Slayer. My kids love Demon Slayer. They love it. I went and saw the Mugen Train movie. And like they introduce you to a character in that movie and then kill that character at the end of that movie. And I just remember thinking the entire time this character is dying and giving his monologue, it's like, dude, I met you 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I don't care.
I could not care less about your death spiel right now. And then they like miss him for the whole rest of the show. I'm like, we barely knew that guy. I think this movie did a much better job of introducing you to someone and making you care for them.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the Flash shows, like the Arrowverse shows, would do that. They would introduce a new character, and then kill that character off as the big finale death. And I'm like, I don't really care about him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, it does that every time.
Yes.
Stranger Things, I do end up liking them a little bit sometimes.
Eddie.
At least
I
we
like
have
Eddie. Yeah.
At least we have a whole
Alexi.
season.
I like the Lexi too. Yeah, I do like the Stranger Things guys.
At least we have a whole season to like them, though. Yeah, like the Bilbo Sam. What's his name?
Bob.
Bob.
Sam from
We fall in love with Bob. And
He's
is
the
that
best.
season 2?
Yeah.
Bob is cool.
Is it season 2 that happened?
Yeah.
We fall in love with Bob. So his death hits.
Yeah.
We
Kirsten was so devastated when Bob died.
That was sad. He was
we're
so
watching
sweet.
through Stranger Things, and she's never actually seen Stranger Things, so this is her first time experiencing it.
spoiler
Did you
alert
see
for
the
Stranger Things.
season 5 trailer come out?
I haven't watched the season 5 trailer yet.
I
I don't
would say
want to.
nothing.
I don't want to watch
Oh, I
it.
would
yet.
say-
I was going to say nothing. I'm going in blind.
I'm not watching a trailer.
Okay, I want to watch
the
it.
exact same way. You're learning.
Well, it is out, so be careful.
I do this for only for things I like really like enjoy. Like No Way Home. I watched that first trailer. Didn't want to see anything else. All the Avengers stuff. Didn't watch any trailers.
Yeah.
I wish we'd stop showing so much in trailers.
Also, the Stranger Things one is fairly vague. I still want to watch it. It's not super vague, but
Enough.
for
I know enough
compared to
of-
some trailers.
I know enough of what's supposed to happen in season
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Like the main overarching story.
Yeah,
Yeah. Who else did we kill? We killed Eddie, right?
killed.
Alexi.
He was two.
Who was
Alexi.
the
Yeah.
Billy? Was that his name?
Billy. He had 2 seasons.
Did he have 2 seasons?
Yeah, I kind of.
I feel like Stranger Things does a much better job though because you have an entire show.
To flesh him out a little
You
bit.
to flesh out the characters a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get you attached to them.
And Eddie gives us the best scene in all of cinema.
The Metallica
history.
scene?
The Metallica scene. Master of Puppets and the Upside Down. Oh,
Yeah, that was
haven't-
killer.
Once
Yeah.
again, you haven't seen it. Chainsaw Man does the Game of Thrones thing where it gets you like you really like someone and then they kill them.
Yeah.
And the weirdest, like, just you don't even see it coming way. So I don't want to spoil. I mean, we're talking about spoilers here, but like after you left, we kill like a third of the cast.
That's what it said in the recap.
Yeah.
Killed Eye Patch Girl and everything.
Yeah, but like you don't expect Eye Patch Girl to die in that moment, like especially they kill a lot of characters in that scene, like, and then the following couple episodes we kill more characters, like, and just it's not always foreshadowed too. So
Yeah, I hope they kill the brunette character off.
what?
I hope they kill the brunette lady off.
Which one's that?
The one that's scared all the time.
Kobeni? I love Kobeni. No, don't even. You haven't.
I hate her.
You haven't gotten.
She sucks.
No, you shut up. You actually. I told Jonah. I said Kobeni went from like my least favorite character to my favorite character by the end of season 1. You haven't seen.
That's fair.
Kobeni.
All I saw was the first part, and then this one, she's like, "Oh no, please don't kill me."
You haven't saw
Like,
Kobeni
dude.
at her best. One of my favorite parts in this movie that got me actually laughing out loud was whenever he's called the Violence Devil. You wouldn't know that if you didn't watch. He has the like Plague Doctor mask. He's like, this person's really strong. We're gonna run, and then the Bomb Devil turns around and Kobeni has tripped and fallen
Yeah,
over
so
in the road.
my legs gave out. Yeah,
And she's like, I'll quit tomorrow. Don't kill me.
I didn't know what that was.
I thought that was so
I'm
funny.
like, who the heck is this random person?
they're the weird coworkers.
They're literally the coworkers of their like squad, their platoon. It was really funny for her to be like, I promise I'll quit tomorrow. Like I'll put in my notes tomorrow. Just don't kill me.
she's a wimp. And then that one episode, she was like,
she said she's gonna quit like 6 times throughout the show.
there was a part in the recap where they're stuck in this like prison, and a demon is like, if you kill the main guy, Dingy, if you kill him, I'll let you all free. And she doesn't even like hesitate. She's like, I'm
literally-
murdering you. I'm like, what?
It's actually so funny because they're like, if you kill Dingy, I'll let you go. And then the next shot is her leaning around the corner with a knife out.
Yeah, like she doesn't hesitate at all. I'm like, you are like the worst team player I've ever seen in my life.
It's so funny though.
Yeah, I mean, she was funny.
She is a scaredy cat who, Cole, for your backstory, was told she either had to come be a prostitute or a demon hunter.
That was pretty sad. I'll
Yeah.
admit that was okay. I feel a little bad now. I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Her parents said, we want your brother to go to college, your younger brother. We want your younger brother to go to college so you can either become a demon hunter or a prostitute, and we're going to take all your money to send your brother to college.
Yeah, that was pretty sad. That was really sad. I will admit.
My goodness.
So the girl, who's like, I promise I'll quit tomorrow. That's the girl. Like, she does not want to be there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I love her, actually. Okay. Like I said it was going to be controversial, and then Jonah instantly was like, what? Beam was maybe my least favorite character. So
might do that.
what about
Pretty
your guys'?
annoying. I mean, there's a lot of characters that are kind of useless in this, in my opinion. Typhoon doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Random baddie.
Murder guy.
Murder
Ted
guy.
Bundy boy.
Yeah, Mr. Bundy himself. Not really. I mean, he's just generic bad guy. I thought he was gonna be like a bigger threat. Really, even Aki and the angel chick, I didn't even care for.
He keeps saying angel chick. Should we tell him that that's a dude?
That was a femboy.
Oh, really?
That's a dude. I actually think at one point when Denji, one of the funniest scenes in the movie is Denji having like an emotional crisis in the school where he's like,
Thinking over his love interest.
he's
or
trying to
whatever.
figure
Yeah.
out whether he should choose between Reze or Makima, and he's going through all the women in his life and like imagining them like in their underwear, which is funny because that's just something a high school boy would do. And he's like, not talking about how smart or talented or anything like that. He's just like, he does actually talk about their personalities a little bit. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
But whenever he gets to the angel person, he's like, I'm not really into dudes.
Yeah, wait, that's a dude. Yeah. Well,
He
she's a
does the
guy,
same thing
so,
to Beam,
yeah.
actually. Beam hugs him. He goes, get off me. I'm not into men.
Yeah. Just has to clarify.
So funny.
Yeah, what
I
the
am
heck?
not a homosexual. That was a one bell after another reference.
Okay, sorry. Continue. My bad.
Yeah, like there's just like the only characters that really seem to matter in this are Reze and Denji.
Yeah, they're the core.
They're definitely the core.
All the
yeah.
other ones are just kind of like, I feel like we could still do this movie with if we put anyone in there. Did you have to have all these characters?
Yeah, the Aki and Angel subplot seemed like more so like this is part of the show, and Dingy stuff was like a movie.
It
Yeah.
felt like it took away from the movie. Like
So-
it brings whatever we're doing to a halt. For a bit.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were in the show that much, though. So, like, we see them just a couple times here and there on, like, a side B
I know,
plot.
but even like them being in there, and I get it, they're in the final battle also. But like, it's like they are going through. We're like building momentum, and we're at a stop.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we're doing these guys
And
again.
it stops
yeah.
at like it's jarring.
Yeah, like,
And
oh, it's this guy.
Totally
Yeah.
like what Jonah said. Just this is a movie, but it is going to be continued later as a show. So we have to show Aki and I forget the angel person. We'll just call him Angel. We have to show Aki and Angel's like partnership develop a little bit and then kind of understand why the Angel's doing what they're doing. That way later on in the show, they don't have to explain it with flashbacks. So
Yeah,
I
that's
get
what
it.
I was saying. That felt
was
more like, here's an episode. I was kind of just gonna
yeah, we
squeeze
just
in
have
here
to
a little
put
bit.
have to put this plot in there. Otherwise, the show won't make sense later.
Yeah.
I get that.
Also, I feel like Denji should have just killed Reze outright instead of having to do you're in the alley and kill her with the rats and.
Yeah, I did feel bad for her there, though.
Well, he didn't want to kill her. He was actually, I think that moment's so extra set. There's actually an after credit scene we missed, by the way.
Oh, really?
well.
Whoops.
I'm
I'm here to talk to you about the chainsaw
Anime initiative. If it's not Yugi, I'm done.
so he wasn't gonna kill Reze. Like he was like, hey, I'm gonna let you live because like I'm an idiot and like, you know, he was gonna let her live. And then she was running to meet him at the cafe
because she liked him.
because she liked him. And
Yeah.
then Makima does what Makima does and just absolutely smites her.
Yeah, I felt really bad for her there.
But yeah, Denji wasn't gonna kill her.
He was gonna hang out with her.
I was, and once again, if you've watched the entire show, I was emotionally distressed because it's like, man, the first person that maybe actually truly likes Denji, because Makima we've established doesn't. She's just abusing him.
Yeah.
The first person that maybe genuinely actually loves Denji, he has to kill.
Yeah.
And I was actually heartbroken for him.
Yeah, I felt really bad. I was like, dang, you really found like an actual good lady, and she's a
You found someone who actually loves you.
domestic
now you have to
terrorist.
kill her. Yeah.
I kind of thought here was where my line of thinking went when they were all doing their little pool thing and whatever. I thought she was gonna like not know what the cord was on his chest and pull it, and then he just big old chainsaw and accidentally kills her.
oh yeah,
I was expecting something stupid like that to happen.
That
Like,
is something that would happen in this show, actually.
yeah. Let's cut her head off.
it'd be so funny.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
Oh man, I feel bad for my boy. Like the only person he's ever loved He thinks he loves Makima, but that's all he knows.
Yeah.
He was given an option, and then that option was taken from him.
Yeah,
Ooh,
a better option.
I wanted to say this. First off, the fight scene with Reze was foreshadowed in one of the endings of season 1. I went back and watched all the endings, which I thought was cool. But something I really liked, I went back and rewatched the Iris opening for the movie on YouTube last night. And Makima throughout the show has used crows to spy on people.
Like Odin from mythology.
She also apparently in this one can control rats. And at the beginning of the show, when they're walking to her office, we see her getting ready. And there are crows following our group and rats like peeking on them from the sewer. And I think it was telling you that Makima's watching. And then later on in the movie, Makima says, for the record, I would have chosen a city mouse. I'm not a country mouse. Implying that she heard that conversation. So leading into that theory, Makima knew who Reze was, knew she was the bomb devil, knew her and Denji were having their thing, and knew that she was going to like blow up half the city and let it all happen.
Yeah.
So that
and
she
then
could
killed her.
that she could emotionally abuse Denji further later.
Yeah, she's pretty evil.
Yeah, but like it implies that like Makima, and that's kind of hinted at in season 1, that Makima knew all these people were going to die, but she let it happen because it furthers her plans. So Makima let the city get nuked, like mini nuked,
Way
Yeah,
to go,
that sucks.
Makima.
and
Yeah.
Denji get heartbroken.
They had some like invincible level, what do you call it? Collateral damage.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
insane.
Not quite as much as JJK. That was an insane level of collateral damage. Spoilers for that show. My bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spoilers for JJK, but we may or may not nuke an entire city.
Yeah, like actually, like
Like it's wiped off the
an
map.
absurd amount of people
Like
died.
it's wiped off the map.
Yeah, like erased. Like took an eraser tool in Photoshop and like clicked on a city.
Click. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said least favorite character, Typhoon, Evil Man.
There's a lie. I just
Did you have a favorite character? Being someone who's new to Chainsaw Man, did you have a favorite?
I mean, I thought Reze was a cool villain,
Valid.
but I will say the biting the tongue off thing, crazy scene. Absolutely like
Unhinged.
unhinged. Like, you know what? That's cool. Okay.
She pulled the cord on her neck and then it showed her standing over with like the cannons out, standing over. And I looked at Cole and I was like, I can fix her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's okay. Yeah. And he almost did fix her.
He almost did.
Yeah.
He actually, I would argue,
He did fix her.
did.
But she died. Yeah.
And then she died.
Yeah.
He was about to run away. Also, for you don't understand this. It looked like he was about to run away from public defense there at the end of the movie and run away with Reze. If he ever quits his job, the entire world's like devil hunters will track him down and kill him.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because he's part devil.
He's part devil, and
Yeah,
Makima
yeah.
said,
Also
"You're-
very JJK-esque.
You're working with me until you die. If you ever walk away, you will be hunted down with the full force of like
As if you were a demon.
as if you were a demon."
Yeah.
So like at the end there, where he has the backpack with the clothes and he's checking his money and he's going to meet her at the cafe. If he had ran away, he would have been hunted down.
Yeah.
So
That would have been a really cool movie, too.
favorite character?
Favorite character? I mean, kind of basic. I'd probably say Denji or Reze. I like Reze a lot. I thought she was pretty interesting character. I felt pretty bad when she had a change of heart and then got murked in a bad way. Least favorite character? Yeah, I would say either Typhoon, just because... I don't know, because Typhoon was pointless, but also it made that fight really cool.
That fight was so
That fight was
cool
really cool.
because of Typhoon.
I would actually probably say Angel, just because I haven't seen the show, and I mean,
We haven't really met Angel much in the show yet either. We've
Really?
seen
Yeah.
him one time.
he was just like, he wasn't bad, but he was just very plain.
The only thing we know of Angel from the show is that if you touch their skin, they take away your life, which is
Is he an actual angel or a demon that looks like an angel?
all devils in this show are based off of people's fears. And then how powerful they are is based off of people's like fear of that thing.
Yeah.
So they're the angel devil because people like angels.
He's not very powerful.
They are friendly to humans, but humans are on the other end of the thing, like very afraid of what angels, like historically, biblically speaking, are capable of. So they're crazy powerful.
Okay.
But like, so he is really powerful, but
So he's not an angel. He is an angel demon.
he's technically a devil.
Okay. Yeah. He wasn't bad. He was just kind of plain.
Beam
Didn't
is
emote a lot. He
Beam
was
is
fine.
the same thing. Like Beam is a fiend that just
Yeah,
happens.
fiends I get. They take over humans, right?
Yeah.
A dead person.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I said, didn't hate Angel. Angel just like, kind of like Cole said, when Cole, I think Aki's a cool character, but when him and the Angel Boy came on, I was kind of like, okay, we're doing this, I guess, But like I said, I haven't watched the show. So.
Sorry, not a long movie, but I feel like that's just a useless thing. You don't need to pad time.
Yeah, I was like, can we go back to the
you got a concise thing going?
I think the movie was what, an hour and a half?
Yeah,
wasn't it? Yeah,
it was an hour and a half.
I'm saying it's very very. I appreciate it. And if like efficiently length movie, you don't even add filler for padding time. Just like let it ride.
I wouldn't say any of it was filler. Everything in this movie,
filler.
I feel like everything in this movie is going to come back later in the show, and that's the difference. Like, yes, it's an anime movie, but also they still have to set up stuff for future seasons. You can't skip it. So
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
I feel like all of that stuff is going to come back later.
Yeah, for the movie itself, I guess. As someone who hasn't seen the show, those are like my least favorite parts.
It's a weird, like if it was in like any other movie and they weren't setting something up, it'd be weird.
Yeah,
I shared this with Cole. At the start of this movie, Aki has less than 2 years to live, and then he's just going to die. Now that he's touched Angel and they took 2 months off of his life, he has like even less time.
Yeah.
So he's probably got like a year and a half left.
It's because he went crazy with his sword, right?
Yeah. I also like the future devil that they talked about in the recap that's in his eye. I think something they skipped is that most people have to make a really, really steep deal with the future devil to make an agreement with it, but the future devil looked into Aki's future and said, "Dude, your death is his literal quote is, your death is the effing worst. I just want to be there to see it."
Dang.
So
that's
he was
pretty
like,
crazy.
he's like, "You can use my powers however you want." He's like, "I'll give them to you for free. I just want to be there in person when you die because it's going to be awesome."
Dang.
So
that's kind of makes you want to watch that.
You should, you should watch the show. The show's a lot slower. And like,
I think I like that more.
Yeah, it's very well paced. There's one scene that's one of my favorite scenes in a show. It's just Aki making coffee and breakfast in the morning, and it's like one of those like cinema moments. Yeah, like genuinely, it's just like okay, like this is just really cool. It's setting the vibes.
Yeah, I don't know who they're paying in Japan. Whoever draws the
animate food
in these movies. Holy cow! I want to jump through the screen.
I felt that way about Final Fantasy 15. I don't know if you played that one. That game had the best looking food I've ever seen in my life, and half of the mods for that game were just adding more food. Cook.
Monster Hunter food looks.
Monster Hunter food looks dope too.
Yeah, the meat in that game. I'm like, scrumptious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude. All right. Well, I feel like we've talked around. We actually talked about this movie maybe more than we do some other ones.
Yeah, what are we at right now?
We're at an hour. Hour one?
Granted, we did ramble for 10 minutes about
about Space Jam.
What is rambling if
candy
not
bars?
Rambling? Yeah. I'm ready to run it through the rubric. If you guys are, any closing thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, we'll go get to it.
I liked it when he chainsaws.
When he pulled his chest and yelled, "I'm the chainsaw man."
It is me. What are we, some kind of chainsaw man?
You know what's
Reze
funny?
arc?
Hold up. People make that joke about like Morbius, but unironically, Dingy does kind of actually do that a little bit. He unironically kind of pulls his chest and it's like, I'm the chainsaw man. Unironically a little bit.
My favorite one is Suicide Squad. So what are we, some kind of Suicide Squad?
Say that again.
Say that again. That's another great one.
Say that again.
Well, we're a team, and there's 4 of us. We need to get a name.
Say that again.
Actual line.
It's fantastic.
Say that again.
Say that again.
Oh, what a great time.
That's on the worst list, right?
Man,
That definitely is.
Yeah.
That gave us a quality meme, though.
Oh yeah, I love any time anyone says anything like that, and like TikTok, the comments are just filled with that gif
Say
of
that
them
again.
going.
I want to look up how much money this movie's made. This and Demon Slayer are both destroying at the box office, believe it or not. Like outperforming most other like movies. So
Power of the Weebs.
It's pretty cool to like, and I don't know if I've talked about this in the podcast. I've talked about this with you guys before. I have always enjoyed anime to some degree, but back when I was in school, you kept your like of anime deep in the back of your psyche. Yeah, it was a skeleton in your closet. If you wore a Naruto shirt to school, like you'd get beat up. And then now
It's pretty mainstream.
it's mainstream.
Yeah.
If you're a weird kid that wears a Naruto shirt to school, you don't even necessarily get beat up because of the Naruto shirt. It's just like, oh yeah, Naruto's pretty cool. You know what I mean?
You're a loser, though. I'm going to beat you up.
Yeah, I'm just like, you're not getting beat up because of the Naruto shirt. Like,
Yeah.
And then the cool kids like anime.
A lot of people love anime. It's very just like it's part of our.
Yeah, it's just normal.
It's
now.
part of American culture
So,
now too.
I love that we have not one but 2 anime movies sweeping the box office right now, which I think is really cool. And
We got the JJK one coming out in like a month.
dude, that is. Do you think we could strap Cole down and make him watch JJK?
I think he would like that a lot more than this.
I think so too. I think there are shows that Cole would like in general.
We've
but
hit his quota, actually.
he won't watch them. There are shows Cole would like. He won't watch them.
We got other movies to focus on.
November is stacked.
November is stacked.
Running Man, Sensu,
Yeah,
Sisu?
Sisu, whatever it is.
Suzu.
What's the anime? Zootopia 2.
Zootopia 2.
There's a fourth one. FNAF.
Yeah. Oh, that's December.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Let's not talk about FNAF.
But that 2 actually looks all right.
It looked better. It looks a lot better.
Better.
Not a high bar. Not a high bar, but it did look better.
Better than of.
And the game is 2 is better than... Nah, I disagree.
One's better than 2
One
in
is
the
better.
games.
One is better than 2.
I don't know if I've played any of the games more than just like
2
trying
is
them out.
fun, but it's the least scary.
I
1
do
and
like it. Give
4.
us that little joke though. No way that'll work.
That was funny. Yeah, no way that works. Yeah, 1 and 4 are the most scary, I think.
I need to make. I don't want to play through the games. It's one of those things. Cole probably feels this way about the anime community. It's one of those things that, like, I have been interested in maybe getting into FNAF, and then I see the FNAF community, and it's like I don't want anything to do with it.
My thoughts on the FNAF community. When I was in junior
Kirsten,
high...
you hear that?
It's
Uh-oh.
true. Hey, Kirsten's a pretty normal one.
a pretty normal.
She's a
one.
pretty normal one. There's some. Listen,
Backhanded way to say that.
there are. I don't want to be mean.
FNAF fans...
are
There's
some-
weird ones. It's like
there are
Sonic. There's
What?
weird fans out there.
My sister Callie's into FNAF also.
It's like what other franchise you said?
Sonic. There's weird
Sonic.
fans.
Sonic
Yeah.
Shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some
Chris
weird.
Chan.
Every fandom has the word fandom. I think of FNAF kind of almost like that. I'm about to upset a lot of people. If I was to say A Nightmare Before Christmas girl, would you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yep.
We
a
talked
girl-
about that before.
A girl who just makes Nightmare Before Christmas their entire like persona. Like people do with The Office and stuff like that.
There's a Family Guy cutaway for the Nightmare on Elm Street, or not Nightmare on Elm Street, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh.
Is there?
Fat
Yeah,
girls with
can't remember
black
what it
hair
was.
get tattoos. Of me.
Yeah, exactly.
Jack Skellington.
Back here, get tattoos of me. That's funny.
Man.
We forgot that on our Disney tier list. I realized that when we listened back to it.
Yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas. I like that one a lot. But once again, my liking of that movie is somewhat dampened by the community.
Yeah. So you're saying FNAF girl, since FNAF fans are
FNAF
like
fans
Nightmare Before Christmas fans.
kind of put me off from ever wanting to get into FNAF because they fanaticize it.
They FNAFicize it?
They
Say that
fanaticize
again?
it. They
that
hype it up like it's the best writing the world's ever seen. And oh my, like we watched when the trailer happened in the movie theater, every single thing that was on the screen, someone goes, ooh, oh, oh, and I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. My thought on FNAF is like when it came out, I was in junior high and I was super into it. Like there was little clues he was leaving, and he had 1 through 4 is when I was really into it. And I felt like 4 was a kind of
Cole, are
he
you
dropped
okay?
something. Cole's dying.
Went down the wrong pipe.
Cole's falling apart over here, throwing water on my floor.
Fall apart. Yeah, 1 through 4 were like kind of their own story. Like I felt like it kind of like ended, and then he kept going, and he made more lore, and then he made books, and then he made there's a super mall, and then I don't even know what's happening anymore. And then I think they interviewed the creator later. He was like, "I'll be honest,
It got away from me.
I think he said I made stuff up the whole time, and then whatever Matt Pat said, I just kind of like built off that. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. So
That's the thing.
Way to go, Matt Pat.
Matt Pat made the whole lore.
That's the thing, though. The guy, in my opinion, very clearly did not have an overall grand plan for this thing. He kind of patched it together.
One and done.
He kind of
Yeah,
patched it
it
together
was.
afterwards, and people hype it up like it's the greatest piece of fiction ever made.
It's
fine.
fun.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Especially 1 through 4, and you can play through all of them pretty quickly, and they're fun. But
I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're fine.
yeah, I mean, I haven't played the newer ones, but they seem off the rails. Like the one with you're moving around the Pizzaplex. It's like the big mall, and it's like
My sister-in-law plays that one a lot.
yeah, I'm not saying that's a bad game, but I feel like the whole charm of it was like, oh, it's just dingy Chuck E. Cheese, and now we're like this high tech mall. It
He
doesn't hit
also
the
they had to
same.
release the game like 3 different times because it was so broken.
That game is a buggy mess.
Yeah,
It is,
they had
yeah.
released like 3 different times.
Yeah, but
But hey, the PS5 Pro version finally runs at 60 frames.
hey.
It doesn't crash.
And they actually the DLC for that did look scary because it had the broken robots.
Yeah, like
broken
the-
robots are scary.
The digital stuff too.
Oh, the
I've watched my sister-in-law play this game so much.
yeah. Maybe the new ones are fun. I don't know. No shame to FNAF
I think she's going to
fans.
be here. We can
I
ask
get it.
her.
Yeah.
Alrighty. The rubric.
That was a tangent.
That
Sorry.
was that's okay. Hey, guys, let's stop. I said it. Let's stop apologizing for tangents.
Yeah.
People are here for tangents. We should call ourselves the tangent.
Anybody
It's who
wanna
we are.
Talk
The,
about,
the movie tangent.
Talk about Hollow Knight, anybody?
All right, dude. Don't even.
Sorry, that'll be a tangent.
I almost did it. Stop. I'm going.
We'll stop.
Going. I'll start us off with plot. I'm going to give plot a 4 for a anime movie that needed to do is. Oh, trying not to.
Bless you.
Oh,
My goodness, dude.
rant riff. I got to sneeze again.
Ah,
I love that both of your rant riff was just a yawn into the
yeah.
mic.
I can already tell you we're not going to agree on that one, but okay.
Oh, this one, yeah.
I think for the fact that they did a relatively good slice of life romance at the beginning that genuinely made me care for two characters, only to rug pull it out from under me later and take it away. Listen, I've seen a lot of anime movies. There's some really bad convoluted plots that are really stupid. I think this one was a little bit better than average. I think it was good. Not amazing. I think it was good. And I think it set up a lot of stuff later on in the show. As someone who's watched all of it, it was nice to see the culmination of Denji's character arc, that he's willing to walk away from Makima for another girl, someone who he had an actual real relationship with. He wasn't just, like Cole made the joke in the van, he wasn't just thinking with his wiener.
Yeah.
I think he was actually making conscientious, mature decisions to like try to like be better and be different. I really liked it overall. If you have seen the show, I thought the movie's story was good. I'm going to give it a 4.
Fair.
Who wants to take it next?
We got it. 3.
3? Okay.
It's all right. I mean, I think there's some useless stuff in there. It was just a very okay plot. It was a love story, and then it was an action movie, and I preferred the action more.
That's valid.
I'm also going to go 3, personally. Cole, I thought you were going to say 2.
I thought he was going to be like 1. But,
No,
I appreciate
I'm being objective.
Yeah,
I'm going to say 3. Like Cole said, this. I'm going to say, I'm being objective, but it's my experience, so I haven't seen the show. This is me trying to be objective based on the movie. You know, I get why the Aki stuff is in there, but I do think, like Cole said, when that popped up, I was like, oh, can we get back to like the main story? And then I think this is really goblin brain of me. But I did think a little bit in the romance arc. I liked the romance stuff, but there's a little bit, especially a little before we got to the action stuff, I was kind of thinking like, man, it'd be kind of nice if he cut someone. Like, well, I was waiting for something to happen. Like I felt like it drug a little bit.
When they, it was super funny when they were at the festival. I told Cole at one point, I said, if I know anything about this show, a bunch of people are about to die.
Yeah.
And then like less than a minute later, she bit his tongue off.
I was like, oh, something's happening.
I was like,
go.
there it is.
Yeah. and
Now
then-
the movie starts.
Yeah. And overall, like you said, I think for making a movie that's in the middle of a series, somewhat stand on its own as like a movie, I thought they did a pretty good job. Like it is not like a long episode of the show. It is mostly, its own. It introduces a story and concludes that story.
You could watch it on its own.
Hypothetically,
You
yes.
would probably not get near the enjoyment out of it, but you could. They do well enough.
The only thing you would be lost on would be like world building. But in terms of like characters and arcs, it's a movie.
Most of it's there.
Yeah.
I always said, I think the movie that does that the best, that like is a self-contained story that you don't have to watch the previous ones, is Infinity War.
I was going to say SpongeBob. Introduces everything perfectly. He likes the Krusty Krab.
But there's not
wants
much to know
manager.
about SpongeBob. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
that's true. Yeah.
But Infinity War does a incredible job of introducing you to like 80 people in the span of 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you could have never watched a single Marvel movie before, and you will know what's going on.
Yeah, because like Thanos is the main character, but he's also he first started really. I don't know. You just follow his journey in that movie. It's its own story.
Yeah. So, all right. So 433. Jonah, why don't you start us off with acting?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
It's the weird one for me on mine.
Yeah,
It is a tough one because, like, I mean,
because I don't know how. I mean,
What's
I don't speak Japanese.
What's good acting in Japanese and anime?
would you like me to start off? I'm not saying you need to base your score off of mine, but like,
I'm not going to, but
I'm gonna say 4,
Okay.
just because I feel we're giving it anything else. Because like, there's nothing where I'm like, there are sometimes in some anime where I'm like, they said that weird.
Yeah.
I never thought that, but I don't know enough about the language to say 5. But I never had any complaints about the acting.
I'm also gonna go 4. There was a different director for this one. The original show, they wanted it to have a very Western feel to it, like Western Hollywood cinema, and I would give that acting a 5 out of 5. They went for a little bit more of an anime direction for this one, which is fine because Japan is their target audience. I think I would have preferred some of the more like nuanced dialogue of the original show. But like, I think there was nothing incredible, but I've definitely heard way worse. Like this was above average. It's a 4. Cole?
I was unsure where to put it, so I'm going 3.
Okay.
Just put it middle of the road.
It was just average.
Valid,
all right. Valid. Cole, why don't you start us off with audio?
We'll go 4 on that. It's not like, for me, not like spectacular, but it's really good. Soundtrack's really good. Things sounded good. It's good. It's 4.
Okay. Jonah?
I'm going to go 5. Kind of like Cole said earlier, that was one of my favorite parts. I mean, especially early on, I almost liked the little romantic piano music early on more. It reminded me of like, this sounds like an insult, but I love the stream, lo-fi beats to relax and study to live stream. It sounds like an insult, but I love putting that on if I'm doing something at my computer. And I liked it. And of course, the action stuff's cool. And the little Foley sounds are cool too.
Yeah. I'm also going to go 5. Usually for a 5, I want it to have like something that stands out and sets it above. Thought the explosion sounded great. The little dings, like the way that they played with like having a lot of sound and then no sound and then a lot of sound again, I thought was excellent.
Yeah.
The soundtrack was incredible. And when there was a lot of destruction going on, I feel like every little piece of destruction had a sound. Like when the typhoon's going off and the building's getting ripped apart, you hear the wind and the lightning. And then this part of the building sounds different than this part of the building, but you can still hear the dialogue. And like, I thought that it was mixed excellently.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I got to experience it in a theater. So I'm also going to go 5 for audio.
It's one thing about anime. I feel like I haven't watched a lot of anime, but I've heard a lot of anime music, and it's always good.
There's almost, it's weird. You could watch the most just like hot dog water show like out there, and chances are it probably has pretty good audio,
Pretty good music. And like even like Attack on Titan, I haven't watched the show. I've listened to every single opening because they're all good.
Is insane.
They're all great.
It's insane. I'm going to go with, I'll start us off here with visuals. It's a 5. I don't think
really
I
cool.
need to justify it. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Okay.
It was one of the coolest looking pieces of cinema I've seen in a long time. There are moments that I would compare it to Redline as far as like the smear frames and the level of detail going into. We talked about this in the original show. The amount of detail they put into stuff that doesn't matter in this show is insane. Like Makima feeling up his hand at one point.
Yeah.
The level of animation quality that Mappa puts into stupid stuff in this show is next level. I'm going to go 5 for visuals. Cole?
I'm going to go 4.
Okay.
For the thing I'd said about like some of the Spider-Verse stuff, where stuff is so busy on screen, I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't really like that.
That's valid. Jonah?
I'm also going to go 5. I'm going to say soft 5 for what Cole said. I do agree at some points in the action sequences, it's going so. I think it's because of the explosions. Because like someone will get hit and they're blowing up at the same time, and sometimes it's a little disorienting, but it just looks so good. And even the slower parts, like the backgrounds, I'm like, dude, this looks like a painting on a wall. Just like the AC unit on a wall looks good.
Me personally, I think Suzume looked better.
Suzume,
I didn't watch that. It looked cool.
Suzume was not as stylized. It's like, I like Makoto Shinkai. It looked good. And there were moments where it was stylized, but I don't know, just like Suzume used a lot of just like repeated frames and stuff like that, and like didn't have near the level of like fight scene stuff that this one did.
Yeah.
Suzume also had a really gross looking CG snake in it, or like poop snake in it at one point.
Poop snake?
Yeah. You didn't watch Suzume?
No, I wasn't on the show yet.
Josh was there.
I went back and rewatched it, and I liked it more on my second viewing, but it's still, I don't think it was like, it was probably his worst movie that I've seen, but like, it was pretty. It was good.
Yeah, the animation looked cool.
It's a film that happened.
Yeah,
They used a lot of CG in Suzume, and I'm fine with that, but when they use CG, you point, you're like, that's CG. This movie used a ton of CG, and it just blended.
Yeah.
Like, I rarely was like, oh,
Yeah,
that's
a
CG
lot of
and
stuff.
that's 2D.
A lot of stuff happening. Can't tell what's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
speed.
Oh, even like characters sitting there having a conversation when they use 3D. Like, you have to really squint to like pick it out.
Yeah, no, I
That's
didn't even notice it really.
Exactly. That's the
Yeah.
Mappa thing recently, is they're really good at blending 2D and 3D, like hand-drawn CG and stuff like that. They're doing really good with it.
Yeah, I think
Right.
Mappa. I mean, they're some of the best you can get in
It's
terms
true.
of animation. I like that JJ. I've mentioned it so many times. That JJK episode. I'm just like, I remember watching that and be like, it's hard to believe that humans made that.
We're gonna strap Cole down and make him watch JJK.
Just show them that episode. That's just a whole. That's
Just the one
That's
episode?
30 minutes of fighting. You don't have to know anything.
Yeah, it's literally like the episode begins and it's just like buckle up.
They
Grab-
finish fighting at the end. The
Yeah.
credits roll. They're done. Like
so
it's
good.
30 minutes. Yeah.
So good. All right. I don't know who's starting us off on this one. Jonah, why don't you start us off on this one?
think it's Cole.
Is it Cole? Cole,
Yeah.
start us off on this one. Enjoyment.
So here's the thing on this one.
Okay.
One battle after another, I gave a 2. And I definitely like that movie way more than I like this one.
Ooh, we've
1.
got a 1.
Ooh.
We've
I would,
got
never,
a 1.
I would never watch this movie again.
That's
Ouch.
valid.
That's okay.
I
though.
kind of expected that.
Yeah, I
Not
expected,
my cup of tea.
I expected a 1 or 2 from him. Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Jonah?
I'm gonna say 3. That might go up if I decide to watch the show, but like I said, I liked it. I wasn't, I'm not as invested in the characters, so it's hard to really say anymore. But I liked the romance stuff for what it was, and the action scenes was a lot of fun. I'm gonna give it 3.
I'm an anime. This is the one category I'm allowed to be opinionated on. I try to be as objective as possible with the rest of the stuff, even though it scored well. This is easily a 5 for me. I'm probably going to go watch it again this weekend.
Yeah.
But I also love the show in this world and these characters, and seeing it on the big screen was awesome. And my only minor complaint, I wanted more blood. That was literally, if I could come up with one complaint for this movie, it's like, give me a little bit more blood.
I do like
The
some
blood typhoon was cool though.
Blood Typhoon was cool.
When he cut the typhoon and just, that was so cool.
That was cool, and when he's diving in, that was cool.
That was such a cool. Oh my gosh, I'm literally getting goosebumps thinking about the fight scenes.
Yeah,
like
the
that's
fight
where I'm
scenes
at
are
with this show. When I think about the fight scenes in this movie, I literally get goosebumps. When I think about like the romance stuff, I literally like my heart breaks for my boy, my little one ball. Oh, his ball probably regenerated actually.
You guys balls cut off? Oh yeah, in the beginning of the show, he sold
At the
one
beginning of
his
the
balls.
show,
Yeah.
we find out that he was so in debt that he sold a testicle
His eye grew back
for like $500 to try to make a payment that month and afford dinner. But yeah, everything else grew back when he became a devil. So his ball's probably back.
he's got 2 balls.
I like that he sold one. Like if I'm selling a ball, I'm just gonna sell them both.
Well, I mean, you want to keep one of. I would keep my right one.
What are you gonna
Which
do?
one would you guys keep?
I'm keeping the right one because my left one occasionally, like that's one I've had problems with. What? Well, hold up. What's happening to your left ball?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Noise. What was that noise?
I don't know. I just guess. I mean, like, does it get smaller? Sometimes one ball is bigger than my other ball.
I have hernia. And every now and then when my hernia like sags a little bit and it hits at the bottom, it shoots a sharp shooting pain straight through, specifically to my left testicle.
I'll get that out of there.
So if I was going to get rid of one, it'd be the left.
What would
Cole,
you
what
get
about
rid
you?
of? Yeah.
Which one would you get?
Well, let me feel around here. Hold on.
Right? I just feel more attached to my right one.
Jonah, you don't have to help him. You can.
Yeah, I got help out here. Yeah.
John, I don't know why you're trying to reach down there.
Yeah,
But
Jonah's like, let
Sorry.
me tell you which one's better down there. All right.
did you tell us the scores?
I didn't. No, I'm sorry. We got started talking about balls. All right. So that puts me at a 92%, Cole at a 60%, and Jonah at an 80%. We
Exactly what I expected.
I mean, I think that we
Yeah.
knew that coming in here. Giving an overall score 77.3.
Almost 6-7.
Almost.
Anyways, follow-up question, the balls question. This is really important. How much money would you have to take to get both of your balls removed? How much would you sell them for?
Both?
Both. And for sake of the argument, you can't like have kids first. Then it has to be right now.
I get to set the price.
Yeah. Like what would you? What price would someone have? Minimum price someone have to offer you?
What
to
are
say
people
yes?
going to do with
2 million.
the balls?
Fry them up like Rocky Mountain oysters?
2 million.
2 million?
We'll start
Million each
talking.
ball?
We'll start talking about 2. I would say.
Yeah. Well, I would
2.5.
be interested at 2.
I feel like that lets me pay off all my debt. I get to put it all into retirement. I can retire whenever I want. I am no longer probably going to be motivated by like thinking with my wiener. Like Cole made the joke about dingy earlier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
And you could buy like You could buy like an Xbox or something.
Think about all the free brain space you have if you get rid of those.
No, not November's coming up, boys.
Hey,
I'm just saying, like, think of like how astute your brain has to be once you get rid of all
I
that.
have no distractions.
It's going to be like that Family Guy episode again.
Why do we keep referencing
That's
Family
like
Guy
what,
today?
5 Family Guys?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The Family Man.
I'm a Family Guy.
A kid once made a comment to me. It's like, dude, Family Guy sucks, but a Family Guy highlight compilation is awesome.
Family Guy is.
And I was like, that's such a true statement. Like the show itself isn't, on the whole, it's fallen off a lot.
But yeah, like see, the Prime era though. Ooh,
yeah, it's fallen off a lot. But Family Guy like highlight reels are actually really good still.
Family Guy is like the Taco Bell of adult cartoons. Is it good? No, but it tastes pretty good sometimes, especially like 2 in the morning.
When it hits hard,
it hits hard. Yeah,
It was asphalt.
it was asphalt.
That's the best joke they've ever written in that show.
I don't know the 9/11.
That's from that episode. No, that's what.
Oh,
it
that's
is.
the episode?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the episode. That's the one. Yeah, man. Okay. Well, hey guys, we're coming up on an hour and a half. I don't even know what to talk about as far as like next movie to go see because there's so many things coming out in November. My money's for Begonia.
Oh yeah, I saw
Is
a
that
TikTok
another
yesterday.
anime?
No. This is Emma Stone.
Yeah, it's like a horror movie.
Okay, good.
Kind of. It's like a guy kidnaps a woman because he thinks she's an alien.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks goofy.
Cole's in. He's in now. Yeah, that's
no,
all. It
hold
took.
on. That sounded like an anime.
Begonia.
My sweet Begonia.
I think Begonia. I think that came out today.
Okay, yeah, this looks all right.
I think Begonia came out today.
I think this is A24.
I
Is it
would-
A24?
Okay, I'm in then.
Yeah, I figured you would be. Yeah.
I could be wrong. It looks A24-esque.
I would be down to go see that. Running Man.
Yeah, Running Man, we got to wait a
We got like 2 weeks for
couple
Running Man.
weeks.
Loki, like the more trailers I see for that movie, the more excited I am. I'm really excited for Running Man.
I am too. I'm hoping it's good. I'm expecting it to just be dumb fun action.
It's Edgar Wright.
Yeah,
It's good
I
movies.
love Edgar Wright.
Yeah.
I'd like to go. I wouldn't mind going to see that Roof Man.
Roof Man did look good. That's out.
Yeah, I'd be down to go see that. So
I never saw Good Boy. I think that's gone though.
yeah, I heard mixed things about it.
I thought it was cute.
I think it's a fun, unique idea. Maybe that's one when it comes to streaming. We get together and we watch it with our dogs.
This will be number
Yeah.
48 episode wise. We'll have one more, then we can have our 50th episode.
We gotta come up with a few more bad movies for the bracket.
I need to catch up. I need to watch the Flash movie.
No, you don't.
I mean, you kind of do for the thing, but
You know what? Really? Yeah, I kind of do.
That's the movie you need to watch to catch up on. That's the one.
There's a few more. That's the one I remember thinking like I haven't watched
Cocaine
that.
Bear,
Oh man,
I hate that movie.
Madam Web.
Cocaine Bear. Oh, I need to watch Madam Web and Craven.
dude, are you gonna watch every bad movie on that list?
Not all of them. I need to get some of the big ones out of the way because I'm not very versed.
Yeah, I've seen
Assassin's Creed,
more like smoke affect the movie.
G-Force,
More like-
G-Force. Oh my gosh.
More like actual,
Home Sweet Home Alone.
more like I actually feel bad for the parents in this one. The movie.
More like
the Lorax.
Wait, I thought the Lorax was good.
I think that movie sucks.
Why is the
dude.
Lorax on there? Hold up, I thought we
like
liked.
Lorax.
That's a okay. You know, I'll take it off then.
I thought we liked. No, you can leave it on there. We
No,
gotta have.
nope, I'm
listen, something has to beat something.
yeah.
So if you want to leave it on there, that's fine.
We're leaving the Lorax.
Remind me,
on
are we
there.
doing bracket like for the worst or bracket for the best of
the
the
worst?
The worst
so
of the
like
worst.
you're picking the worst of the two movies. Let's find out what's the ultimate worst movie.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. I already know in my heart of hearts which one is going to win, and I'm not going to say it. No, I'm not
Okay.
going to say
Last Jedi or Aragon? Aragon.
I
Imagine
I
that
have
being the
one that
finals
I
match.
think
You got to
will-
pick which one of those is going to like be better than the other.
Out of those two, I'd actually choose Aragon.
To be
Really?
better,
To be worse.
worse. Okay.
I haven't seen that one.
Dragon
either.
Ball Evolution.
Like,
What about Last Airbender versus Aragon?
That movie's really bad.
I don't want to spoil anything.
Pixels is there.
Pixels is just not good. It's not awful. It's just not good.
Cats.
I haven't seen Cats,
Once
but
again,
that looks really
The
bad.
Butthole Edition.
Just weird,
brother.
just really weird.
And worst of all, Space Jam 2.
That's going to be the one that wins.
It will be.
You think so?
No,
Borderlands.
Borderlands is pretty bad.
dude, I'm looking forward to this bracket.
Is
I
Cocaine
really am.
Bear on there? Because I
Yeah,
hate
it's on
that
there.
movie. But that's more personal.
Click.
How many more movies do we need?
7.
Okay.
6 or 7.
Stop.
Did you see? Hold up. I'm actually really mad. And you know what? My kids were mad about it today, too. Merriam-Webster, the dictionary people, named that their word of the year.
6, 7?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
upset.
not doesn't
One-
count.
One, it's not a word. It's a number.
Yeah.
And if you want to pretend it's not a number, it's a meme, still not a word. And then they try to come up with some dumb dictionary term for what it means.
relevance.
Yeah, it's like kids interject 6-7 as a way of breathing life into a conversation. No,
It means nothing.
they don't. They just say 6-7 because it's dumb.
It's funny. It's so dumb. It's funny.
It's also been a meme for like 3 months tops, right?
Also, just pick skibbity. Skibbity is kind of a word.
I would so much rather skibbity
Yeah, that's a funny.
or chopped.
Chopped is good.
Chopped is my new favorite one that they say.
Yeah, Chopped's been around not that long. Probably like
It's
a
new.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm mad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Random thought.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, we talked about the Flash. Random thought. One thing that's kind of worrying me about the new DC movies is that the guy who directed the Flash is still slated to be the Batman director. And it's just like, I'm not saying I doubt him, but I doubt him.
I do.
I feel like. Sorry, go ahead.
We've talked about this before. How do these directors who have done nothing good land these really big roles?
Yeah, and I'm thinking like Batman, especially whenever someone says they're gonna direct Batman, like Matt Reeves, Nolan, even Zack Snyder, like you can at least see like, okay, I get why they gave you Batman. You made this. Like Nolan is like, I don't know, you made Memento. Like, oh,
Yes.
you could do Batman. Or Matt Reeves, I forgot what he did, but he made something where it's like you could do Batman.
Yeah.
Like this guy, like you made the Flash. Yeah, like he's in it.
That's it.
But like he's not. That's not really a Batman-ish story. I don't know. I was hoping they would get a new director, but something came out where the director's like, "Yeah, we're it's coming along."
That'll be a write-off movie, sadly. Which I actually
not.
like Pattinson. So.
Oh, that one's different.
Oh,
I'm talking
hold
about
on.
like
I thought that's what we were talking about.
No. That one's still Matt Reeves. Andy, the guy that directed The Flash, he's directing the Batman that's going to be in the David Cornsweet universe, like David Cornsweet's Batman.
Okay, interesting.
So-
I guess I didn't know they were making two.
Yeah,
separate
as of right now, there's rumors about them merging, but as of now, Robert Pattinson is his own pocket universe.
I think they should just
Leave it.
or bring it
Yeah.
in. I was going to say bring it in.
Oh, bring it in.
They don't
I'm fine either way.
They don't even have to like make it canon. Just like have Pattinson play Batman.
He's a great Batman.
He was such a good Batman.
My thought, I love that idea. My only question would be is that they want to do. We're getting a Teen Titans movie, implies we're going to have Nightwing
Yeah.
or Robin,
Yeah.
and he's a young Batman. I think it'd figure it out. They say, "Oh, it's been a while."
He's adopted.
Yeah, I don't know,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can adopt at whatever age, you know.
Yeah, so they would have to alter the
Little bit.
lore,
Yeah.
but I would be fine.
All right. Well, I was going to say, we're coming up on an hour 30. I think let's wrap it up. If you've stuck with us this long, we've been talking about balls and blood and demons and the Chainsaw Man. So thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this. Share it with your friends. And until then, have a good night. Thank you.